What is up, guys? Welcome back to Living Lost Off-Road YouTube channel. It's been a while. It's been about, a week or so, I would say. We've done a lot on the Jeep here. We've done painting projects on the box. We've also worked on the garage a little bit. But like I was saying, we have the project right here. What I did was I took a Thule box. It was all white Thule box. Not Thule, my bad, Yakima. It was an all white Yakima box. I decided to make it black. So not only it matches the trailer, but it matches my Jeep as well. I think that black would look way better than that white. So here's the black. I think it turned out pretty well. I'm not gonna lie to you, there's no really streaks or anything going on, so that's a plus. But what I did, guys, is I took some of this primer. It's called Bullseye 2 Primer, multi-purpose primer and sealer. Looks like this. And I took a sanding pad, sanded it down a little bit, you know, cleaned it up, sanded it down, just roughed it up a little bit. I mean, how much can you sand plastic, right? And then I did two coats of that. And then I went with some Rust-Oleum flat black paint. And I really do think that it turned out well. I guess we'll just see how it holds up. I'm gonna take a camping trips, ski trips, anything to hold my extra gear. It doesn't really matter, but I really do think that it turned out pretty well. So what else we got going on? Like got the new workbench like I was talking about, Harbor Freight, $80, can't beat that. Got the toolbox, the cooler, bunch of oil, coolant, whatnot, stuff like that. We got a quote on rhino lining this. So I think we're gonna go ahead and rhino line the adventure trailer here soon. But first I wanna get a rack built up for it. I've been looking at no weld racks, which seem to be pretty good racks. Super easy, just drilling and bolting together, which I like. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bolt it up. I'm gonna mount that rooftop tent on top. I still have to buy one of those, so if you guys have any ideas of what to buy, hit me up, let me know. But I think we're gonna go with that. And then that's about it for what's going on. The Jeep has had some stuff done to it recently. We have a new fan put in, a new thermostat put in, a new temp sensor put in, all because the Jeep was overheating. And I think the main problem for that was that grill insert. I think there was just not enough airflow coming through the grill to cool that engine. So I went up and took that out, and then I went and changed all those things out, and it seems to be doing better. It's only overheated on me once, but then I changed everything, we're good. So that's good. And the Jeep actually just got back from a new PCM install. I like to do everything myself. I like to do it all here in the garage, show you guys, teach you guys. But that was just wiring, it's just not my thing. So I sent it in. Costed a pretty penny, but you gotta pay for it, I guess, right? So we got a new PCM. That was all good. Jeep's been running great lately. Thinking I'm probably gonna have to do O2 sensors soon, which I have to do those all the time anyways. But really, that's not a problem. Let's get this storage box put up in the trailer, see how it looks, and then pull the Jeep in here and start on the next project. I got some Paracord stuff I want to do. Kind of a once over of the Jeep again, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, we just got the box put back up on the adventure trailer. That looks way better than white. Way better than white. So let's just hope that what I did works and we won't have any peeling or fading or chipping or whatever through the upcoming months, years, whatever. So let's take a look at that box. I really do like how it turned out. It's not going to be mounted up here permanently. It's actually probably going to be mounted on the Jeep most of the time with the Thule bars. I'm going to do Yakima box on the Thule bars and it should work out pretty well. Not too worried about it, because then on here, like I was saying, it's going to get that no weld rack, and then it's going to get the rooftop tent. And I do like how this basket looks, so I'll probably keep that. I got the kayak hangers or kayak racks. Then I also have a bike rack on this side, so I'm going to keep this trailer without the box for now. I don't mind how it looks, but I think that on my Jeep is definitely going to look better with those 2 bars. It's going to ride better and whatnot, so that should be going good. But hopefully I can get this trailer into get rhino line soon here, get it done with, get a rack built up for it, and then get a tent ordered up. I'm cheap, so I'm probably going to go with the Smitty built tent, like what, $800. Hopefully I can find one cheaper, Black Friday, Cyber Monday kind of thing. So I'm going to get that all done. And then I got to work on the inside too, but that's for another video. I'll do a full adventure trailer build, video series, whatever, when I actually start working on it. It's probably going to be a couple months here, but when I actually start working on it, then I'll for sure put out some videos on that, along with posting on my Instagram, livinlostoffroad. Follow me there for everything that I do, pretty much daily upload or daily posts. And there, because we're always doing something in here. We're always posting about something, so we have an Instagram. But I'm going to pull the Jeep in here. I'm going to explain what we got going on, and then I'm going to show you a little bit about it. Alright guys, we got the Jeep pulled in here. But, some other things to talk about. We got the Smitty built winch with the synthetic winch line, which I will be doing a Jeep walk around video as soon as I get the backs finished up. Some little stuff installed here or there. But let me just take you all to see what we're doing. Alright guys, I picked up Paracord. Now the Jeep has the limiting straps. When you open the door, it limits so you know how far the door opens. Well, I think it'd be really cool to do it in the Paracord, because what else do I have to do? Right, might as well just work on the Jeep a little bit, have some fun in the garage. So we're going to do that. We're probably also going to do the steering wheel. I know some people are, does it look good, does it not, whatever. My steering wheel is sun faded, cracked, peeling away. I'm getting sick of it. I'm going to Paracord wrap it. And then I'm probably going to do grab handles as well on the Paracord. I have black Paracord and a lot of it. And then I also have camo Paracord. So I'm thinking about doing the door straps in the camo, and then the everything else in black. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what I do. But yeah, this is the Jeep. I also did just order tint for the light bar, but I went to go buy a heat gun today, and they were all sold out. So I'm gonna wait for I have a heat gun before I do that. Hopefully I'll get one tomorrow. I'll make another video on tinting the light bar tomorrow or the next day. I don't know yet. Well, by the time this video goes up, that light bar should already be tinted. So I'll show you guys that. That's really about it. I'll do a Jeep walkthrough in a couple months here when I get everything done. And let's get started on some paracord. Alright, so what you're going to first want to do is you're going to want to start by removing this power cord here. So we all know how to do that. It's on a 2008 Jeep JK, and this will also work for all of the JKs here. So let me just remove the limiting strap. I hate these things. Okay, once you have this limiting strap off here, you're going to want to take a T27 Torx bit. You want to put it in. You're just going to take these nuts off. These bolts off, I mean. Alright guys, once you have this off, you're going to want to put the bolts back in, because this is what you're going to have to attach your paracord to. I had this limiting strap off. This is no longer. You're going to want to keep this because this is what powers your door locks and whatnot. So you're going to want to keep that for sure. Go ahead here and tighten. Now my stuff is pretty rusty, so I should go over, sand it, and paint it, but I'm not going to, because ain't no one got time for that. But I wonder how the best way to show this is going to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our two ends, we're going to thread it through here. I'll go this way so you guys can see. We take our two ends. We're going to thread it through here. We're going to pull them through this loop. So it kind of cinches down. See that? And then we're going to come to here. And bam. Now we're going to do our, what they call a king cobra or cobra braid. So once your back is in the back, your forward's always going to be forward. So you're going to tuck it underneath. And then you're going to pull it through. Tighten it down. So your back is always in the back and your forward is always forward. So you're going to have this. You're going to pull it through. And you're going to do that all the way until you finish this braid. And then you should have a braid here. We're going to go along it. I don't know if we're going to reconnect these or not. Might cut them off, but we will see. Then we're going to reattach our power cords and repeat on all 4 doors. So let's get this finished. I'll show you guys what it looks like at the end. Alright guys, so once you've gotten this far, did your whole braid, figured out how far you wanted the door to swing out, which I did just like that side. I'm going to pull these tight. I'm going to leave a little bit of room for me to burn with the lighter. I'm going to leave a little bit of room for me to burn with the lighter. Cut the lighter. And then I'm just going to cut them off. I'm using a Milwaukee knife because shout out to Milwaukee. Make the best tools and anyone can debate that. Notice how I just left a tiny little bit. So now I'm going to take the lighter. I'm going to get all nice and heated up well. Get it real hot. Just kind of burn it to itself. So that doesn't come out. But I'm really just going to get it all nice and burnt. I'm really just going to secure these edges. Boom, all in there. All in here. I'm just gonna burn it all together, melt it all together, so nothing's coming off. I mean, that's not coming through. This isn't coming through. This door can open, no problem. Good flex. So I'm just kind of gonna do that right now, and then I'm gonna repeat that same step for all 4 doors. So I have 9 feet of paracord, which left me with a little bit. It's about regular opening. I liked how far they opened before, and I don't want to open them too far. I don't want to open too. So I did the same amount of opening that they had. And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this strap here. You can cut these ends off if you want. I don't know if I'm going to yet, but you don't need them anymore because now you did this. So I'm going to take this electrical plug, click it in, boom. I mean, it looks kind of dumb with that, but I do like the paracord here. So someday if I don't really want to run electrical, which I don't, sometimes I don't run electrical, I can always just take the electrical out, put it in here, and I'll probably just run the paracord straps because I have crank windows, so I don't really need electrical. I don't need the window up, the window down. I don't need any of that. So I'm going to run without the power for now. I'm just going to do these and we'll see how it goes. These actually work really well on CJs and TJs because with CJs and TJs, you don't have that power cord, you know? So these will come in handy for CJs or TJs, and they're super easy to make. They're Cobra braid. You do it on this end and to take it off, boom. Look at that. Way easier than the other one. You got these loops already made for you right here. Super easy. I bet you I could put on even easier. bam, back on again. So I love that about these. Love them. I'm going to repeat that step for all 4 doors. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was just like a little how-to here on the Live and Lost Off-Road. And we're going to see how it goes from there. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful close. So yeah, I showed you the Jeep a little bit. What I'm going to be working on tonight. Got the taillight tint coming on tomorrow probably once I go get a heat gun. I got to go to a different store and get a heat gun. So I'll be doing that. The Yakima box looks great painted with Rust-Oleum paint and that primer I showed you guys early on in the video. And then the adventure trailer, hopefully will get done soon. And also, I am gonna build up. We're not gonna build up. I'm gonna paint the JK. I'm gonna paint it. But what color do I paint it? Think about painting it matte blue, Rhino line from the same place I'm getting the trailer done at. Think about doing a matte Rhino line. I really like the Rhino line texture. And I think that the matte is really going to look good on this Jeep. It's really going to pop with the black. I'm not sure with the red yet, but I think that this is going to look good. So that's all coming up here. I need a re-gear yet. So rear gear is going to be in the future. New tires. Looking at running 35s. I would love to run 37s, but with a Dana 30 in the front, I just don't think I'm built for that yet. So I'm going to run 35s. Hopefully I can find a Rubicon Dana 34. Not 34. Hopefully I can find a Dana 44 to put in the front of this one, the Rubicon one. I'll put truss C-gusset, weld it all up, and we should be good to go there. I'll re-gear it, do chrome moly axle shafts with lockers. Probably only going to do rear lockers. But if you think I should do front lockers, let me know for sure. Probably air lockers. Electronic lockers, probably air lockers. I need to build a bed in the back for the JK yet. I need to power the sub in along with the new radio install. Got to order all that. So there's a lot coming for this garage, for the Jeep, for the trailer, for all sorts of stuff. There's a lot coming down the pipeline for you guys. So stay tuned. And remember, you ain't living unless you're living lost. See you guys.